You are given a brick and told to sell it for $1,000. If you succeed, you get $1 million. You cannot tell anyone your goal. What is your plan? Sell the brick telling the buyer that if they do not like the brick in 2 weeks, you'll buy it back for $2,000, doubling their money for no work and profiting you. Edit, just gotta write up a contract stating that once the 2 weeks are up, if they're not satisfied in any way with the brick, it will be bought back from them by the original buyer for $2,000. No business is furthered beyond there. They get to double their money risk-free, other than $1,000 short for 2 weeks, and you get to keep the other $999,000. Just put it in a mystery box on eBay for $1,000. Edit, thanks for the 2 silvers. Edit, thank you for the gold too. A boat's a boat, but the mystery box could be anything. It could even be a boat. Hey, I'm getting a boat. Rizudbuya boat, NSFW. Give it to my kid to sell to his grandmother as part of a school fundraiser. She might even buy 2 of them. Edit, just joined Reddit a couple weeks ago and both silver and gold already. Many thanks. I'll have to figure out what it means. It's a 1,000.00 donation, and your first and last name will be etched in the brick and placed on the sidewalk leading towards Ground Zero. On Mars. $1,000, and I'll throw this brick through any window you want. Even a window on the International Space Station? Include some clause about reasonable effort and just go to Space Museum and ask if they have recycled ISS parts on display. No flown ISS modules on Earth, but if you go to Wisconsin Teresa Museum with a spare for the Mir Corda 7. That's probably your best bet if you want to break a space station window. None of the other flight-like spares or cancelled modules I'm aware of on the ground have windows. Supreme Brick, come get your Supreme Brick right here. It already exists and it only sells for $150 here. Last sale, $150. When they first came out, one did sell for $1,000. Also, the resale market of Supreme is where the money is at. Supreme reseller here, this is true. Shit is like the stock market. You buy this shirt, it might go up in value, might not. Currently sitting on some items I could sell whenever I need fast cash for something for my car or whatever. The older generation may bash it and say it's stupid, but the real smart ones are the old-ass people who dive headfirst into the market, make bank. Like Ogma, who supplies all the celebrities. Old man here, I got some Supreme sweaters and shirts in around $9,899-ish, wore them to death and donated them. I would make a very decent amount of cash right now, even for heavily worn items. On the other hand, some poor fella in a third world country is now at least dressed properly. It's absolutely mind-blowing to me that old skate companies are considered high fashion now. I wonder how many thousands the shit I sold at the flea market for 25 cents or donated to Salvation Army would be worth now. Yep, but a lot of old brands either didn't make it or sold out. But mid-lit 90s were the golden age of streetwear emo with brands like C, Zork, Supreme, Alien Workshop, etc. Get a ton of more bricks and toss the brick you received earlier in with the lid and sell the bundle of bricks for $1,000. If you really want to get technical with it, post it as one brick $1,000, get the other $999 free. He isn't running the dollar store. Bricks don't cost $1. You're right, they're 45 cents at Lowe's. Even still, you could sell at a loss and still make nearly $1 million. Edit, 1. Am located in Oregon, apparently the brick economy varies by location. 2. Where I'm located, a standard red clay brick is 65 cents, so my point still stands. 3. Even still, if an individual brick cost, say, $2, you could buy 999, for $1,998, and sell them for $1,000. And your take-home would be $999,002. Buy this brick for $1,000 and you get a free car. Free car, 1994 Chevrolet Cavalier with 226K on the odometer. Ooh, an upgrade. Real people. Not actors. Freemalon, not an actor. Spray paint it gold, write ticket to heaven in marker, sell it behind a KFC in Florida. Edit, my first silver. Thank you. Can we go to the planet made entirely out of crack cocaine? Yes, but meth dramata 6 costs extra. Go to Maine, sell it for $1,000, but the buyer gets a free gift of $1,000 worth of pot. And there you have how Mainers get around the recreational weed selling laws. That's how California restaurants got around the foie gras ban. You couldn't sell it, but you could offer it as complimentary with, say, an expensive wine pairing, or a general tasting course. Foie gras ban? You never know which livers might be foie-vigilant. What kind of brick we talking about? You might be able to get more. Username definitely checks out smile. Tell them it was part of the Berlin Wall. There are some people willing to pay more than expected for anything. Why is it red? From the blood of children fleeing the USSR, of course. I would tell my husband that he needs to trust me and buy this $1,000 brick from me. I'm 100% sure he'd do it. This would work in my family. If we're allowed to sell to family members, this will be too easy for me. Incoming for you, Grandma, just like that IRS scam. Go to Whole Foods and tell the shoppers it's Himalayan red salt, with twice the chakra ions as that lousy pink salt. If you can sell a brick for $1,000, you're going to make way more than $1 million selling bricks. Invest that million in more bricks. Sell the brick to myself under a fake eBay account. If you really wanted to cross your T's, you could form an LLC and sell it to that. That's a recognized, legal transaction. I hit the guy with the brick and ask him to give the million right now or his family gets it. That's a bold strategy, Cotton. Modern problems require modern solutions. Beating people for profit is not really a modern concept. Raises brick, shut up or you and your family get it. Play the long con. Start talking about how they dismantled a room inside the Vatican, and how most of the bricks were recycled, but 10 of them were given to various archbishops, and 5 were blessed and gifted to personal friends of the Pope. Then how one of the friends died and her heirs had a private auction where it sold for over $800,000. Then lose it long enough for Mystique to build. Finally, I'd find it and run a new auction. How would you prove its authenticity? Invest in some forgers to make fake documents verifying its origin and age and whatnot. If you're able to make $1 million off this, then you can possibly drop a few thousand in advance. Etch Supreme on it and find someone dumb enough to buy it. Edit, I cheers for the silver yo. To my wife, sweetheart, trust me. Give me $1,000 for this brick. I'll explain later. Your wife is up the thread a little ways. Paint a stick figure on it and say it's a Bansky. Then sell it for $2 million, and claim the additional $1 million as an added bonus. Ship the brick, instead of a $1,000 item on Amazon and then go missing. Pay the fine later from the $1 million. Paint it, sell his artwork alongside a number of other mundane objects painted to be something out of a fantasy. Might even be worth $1,000. Alternately, you could grind it up and make your own oil-based paint out of it. Sell the resulting painting. A large painting for $1,000 if you are moderately good isn't too bad. Use the brick in the murder of a celebrity. Long after the incident, sell it at auction to a die-hard fan. That was my thought too. Points if it has blood on it. That may be morbid, but hey. Tape a wallet address to $10,000 worth of Bitcoin to it. By the time you find a buyer, it might be worth $1,000. I think OP wants $1 million, and wants us to think of ideas. Give them $1,100, ask them to buy my brick for $1,000. Sell the brick for $1,000.25 with a $1,000 rebate. Tape $1,100 to it and say you'll sell it for $1,000 to prove a point. Get it signed by all the worst shooters in the NBA. Then sell it on eBay. Easy. Tell anti-vaxxers on the internet that the brick is even better than essential oils. No vaccines needed, as the brick magically keeps viruses at bay.